Wembanyama, good look at him. Patrick is right. He's going to be in this league for 20-plus years doing whatever he wants. And we'll talk more about him. Sohan is the experiment at point guard currently for San Antonio. Those are the words of Greg Popovich as Keldon Johnson knocks down a tray to get things started. That's his 5th three of the year. Bounces into Zoo. Nice. Goes away from Wembanyama using that left hand.
Yeah, but the pace, I like it.
Slow start in Utah for the Clippers. They were crushed on the offensive glass, at least on second chance points against Utah. Yes, scored 33 of them. Clippers trying to get some second chance points right now, and they do. Counted on a foul for Paul George.
Kicked it to Paul George, and the quick pass to Kawhi in the corner allowed that to work.
Leather Larceny with Vassell to beat to the house, and he punches it. The shot chart for Russell Westbrook has been very interesting, at least to me. One mid-range field goal in the first two. Another steal by George. Off to the races with the defense in his rear view. Cocks it back and throws it down. After 6 minutes of work, Wembanyama 1 of 2, but has influenced every shot for the Clippers. And now Kawhi Leonard goes right at the iron. Collins finally healthy. There's been a lot of potential for him. He showed it out last year to close the season. Got rewarded. Throws it away right there. Zoo, look out below. And the Clippers off to the races, and another timeout for San Antonio midway through the first quarter. 5 steals here in the first quarter for the Clippers. Collins tries to force it up on Covington. Misses, and now Paul George roams back the other way. George in and out dribble, down the lane, and down the hatch it goes.
Yeah, it's easy.
8 turnovers for San Antonio have led to 11 Clipper points. It's 23-9. Osman in the corner for 3 is good. Leonard picked up by Wembanyama. Gets around him, surveys the scene, lobs it to Plumlee, but airmails it. Branham there for the loose ball. Osman unloads another 3 and finds the bottom of the net as well. 23-15, Clippers out in front. Branham tumbles to the ground. Wembanyama has it. 14 to shoot inside to Bassi against the Lakers here in downtown. So they'll have a few days off. Powell from the line. The leaping leaner is good for Norman Powell.
I love it.
Very tall player pick up a ball and start dribbling. And he said, wow, I'd never seen skill like that with a player so tall. As Wembanyama spins inside and puts it off the window and in. Speak of the devil.
Dude got caught with it.
Collins. Nice footwork inside against Covington, and then challenges Zoo and lays it in. Stepped away with a loose ball. Clippers out in front by 12. Hesitation down the lane. Counted on a foul for Kawhi Leonard.
But you see, Kawhi sized up.
Clippers 5 of 9 from the field. They had opened up hitting their first 3, missed their last 3, now hit their last 2. Collins continues to show off the skills. His second basket of the quarter. Leonard surveys the scene. Clippers will just have a traditional set here on the mismatch. Drives around Jones. Bounces to Russ in the corner. Open for 3. Lets it fly. Bullseye. Asked about it before the game, and he liked it on the defensive side. He likes the length for it. When the offense sputters, it doesn't sputter for Paul George. That's 12.
Size up his defender. 2 dribbles, get to the middle of the lane. A little bit off balance, but still soft touch.
Drive by Vassell. A lot of contact didn't shine by Zoo. Give him one more on the house.
You got to play the game, and that's what these young men were able to do to get those extensions.
Lane is sensational, by the way, and so is that guy, Kawhi Leonard. He's 2 for 2 from above the arc.
The reason why they've been so consistent is because their front offense has been consistently there. Not a lot of change from that perspective or on the bench. You see a beautiful follow-up there.
George fades, fires, no. Rebound back tap, but Vassell able to get to it. Picked up by a backpedaling Leonard to the rim and lays it in. Clever play by Vassell. He has 12. 20 points for the Clippers off the miscues. Bullet pass in. Westbrook recovers. It was a tough handle for Plumlee. 47% from the field. Westbrook, 3 to shoot. Guarded 3 is in the air. Oh, it's gone for Westbrook. 0.5 on the clock, his second 3. I like how he shortened it to Wemby to close out his report.
Yeah.
That's a vet move. That's a vet move.
Hey, Pat, way to throw Brian under the bus, too. I like that.
I think it was Brian Shaw.
And that was a prime example. The first play for San Antonio. And Russ right there with the beautiful Euro step.
Clippers over the 50% mark. George creates separation, launches in the mid-range, and continues to be on automatic pilot. He looks terrific. He's got 14. When you come into the half 12 of 19 in your first 2 games, you can do whatever you want. You can also do whatever you want when you've got 2 finals MVPs. That's one of the bylaws of the CBA.
That part.
George.
Nice.
And there's the gut cuts we've been talking about. Nice pass. Nice touch there for the youngster. It is just his 3rd basket. He has 8 points and 3 rebounds for San Antonio. Covington spots an entry. Finds a wide open Paul George for 3. George had 5 steals in the first half. Also has 4 rebounds and 4 assists to go along with his 17 points. Vassell knocks down the jumper. Their greatness. I like that there are a lot of old heads still in the NBA that saw those guys who were around their minds, whether it's Red Auerbach, whether it's Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, all of them. They don't get enough credit. So Isaiah would have been on that team.
Yeah, Isaiah was my best friend and one of my good friends. We got back in the back. I don't know how. To the locker room. And my best friend went up to Isaiah and said, "You can't guard me."
Malachi Randall, you see him wearing the number 22. Patrick O'Neal referenced your 22 years going forward after your jersey at Ohio State. He wore your jersey.
But he's from Columbus, ended up going to high school in Akron, Ohio, but chose Ohio State for a year, so honored that he even asked. He knew who I was.
Same high school as LeBron James. Of course, he knew he was College Hall of Fame. This is the game that I think the Clippers needed to have after a disappointing night in Salt Lake City. How about Russell Westbrook? He is 3 for 5 from the 3-point line.
Internally, but publicly he did. He just went about his business.
And I'm not casting blame on either one of those parties, the Lakers or Westbrook. It just wasn't a good fit. It just did not work out. That's how it started and how it is going. McDermott with the flush, punching it in to start the 4th quarter here.
And that was all talent right there.
Branham knocks down the 3. Lob to Wembanyama. That is ridiculous. These are important minutes, in my opinion, for this lineup to keep Kawhi and Paul George on the bench. Passing inside and a timeout for Ty Lue that he was drafted. The Spurs, jokingly, the San Antonio Express, I believe it was, put out an article about how the draft lottery works. And that was the last time they did it. Kind of a tongue-in-cheek article. A deflection by K.J. Martin, taken back by McDermott. He's a shooter, knocks it down.
Quote-unquote McBuckets.
Powell tries to retaliate and does. Norman Powell now with 13.
Provide the starters with the ample amount of rest that they need.
McDermott, by the way, a 41% career 3-point shooter. Not a great possession. Will take the result from Mo Tyler. Nice bounce-back game for the Clippers. Martin in the corner for 3. Holds the finish and knocks it down.
There you go.
Hyland turns the corner on Wesley. Spins, fades, and knocks it down. Hyland now with a dozen.
I'm impressed with both. Very important when he's on that second unit that you look to run the offense, but yet still stay aggressive offensively. He's been able to do that. You know, he has a favorite restaurant in Santa Monica, Via Veneta, that he goes to on Main Street. Takes his team and gets his wine.
There's a Qdoba that I go by right over there, too. They probably see him there.
P.F. Chang's over there.